We are live. It is I, Courtney Brickner, with the Crafty Brick, and it's Tuesday, which means it's Crafty Tuesday, and that means live crafting with me making something that I haven't made yet. So I get on here every week and show something that I haven't done because I like to show the other side of crafting where things are not perfect and things have not been practiced and ready for social media, ready to share. So this is not ready to share stuff. This is, I'm checking it out. I'm trying something new and I just want to share that process with you guys. So that's what it is. So welcome to Crafty Tuesday. If you're new here, do not expect a tutorial on what you should be doing because this is probably going to be what you shouldn't be doing. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes it works out great, sometimes not so great, but I'm not sure. Welcome to anybody that's new here. Anybody here for the first time? I've got my helper over here. My daughter helps me with comments because I can't see everything when I'm making stuff. So now I'm paying her to help me with comments. So I got my helper here, so I shouldn't miss anything.
People are saying hi.
Everyone's saying hi. Who's saying hi? Can you tell me some names?
Betty said good evening. Laverne said hello.
Hi, Betty. Hi, Laverne.
And then
What we got?
I don't know how to say it. Nanny girl.
Oh, Nanny girl. Hey, Nanny girl.
Said hi, friend.
So I am once again doing YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Tonight's going to be a little bit different because really, I don't like the way Instagram streams through the streaming software. So I'm doing Instagram through my phone. I'm doing the other two through the streaming software. And let's see. So let me get to what I'm making tonight. I'm doing sublimation patches, and I'm going to be making a couple hats. And I'm using Juliet to do print and cut. A lot of people have questions about print and cut. So I would like to kind of walk through the entire process of me putting the image that I'm going to be using tonight, putting it in the Leonardo design software, cutting it with Juliet, like using my printer, cutting it with Juliet, and then making the patches. So I'm doing the whole process live tonight. Like I said, I have not made these before, so I don't even know the sizing. Like I know what it should be, but I'm not sure. Like I don't know, should it go on the inside of that little border that it has, or should it go outside? I feel like it's not going to be even pressure if I make it go like overhang past the border. So I'm planning on cutting it on the inside. We're going to see. I'm going to do both because I have multiple patches. So we're going to see. And I'm going to tell you what's going to work best.
Donna said I'm new.
Hi, Donna. Welcome.
Betty also said my first time watching.
Oh, Betty's first. I'm so excited you guys are here for the first time. It's going to be fun because we just never really know what's going to happen.
And then Bria said good evening from Seattle, Washington.
Hi, Bria. Welcome to Crafty Tuesday. So I know with the streaming software, I am going to be able to do screen share on Facebook and YouTube. But Instagram, I think I'm just going to have you over my shoulder and looking at the screen, and then I'll be able to share that way. But that's the plan tonight, sublimation patches. And these are the no-sew patches. So, because I don't sew. That's not my thing. It was my mom's thing. She was an amazing seamstress. She made my wedding dress from scratch, like created a pattern, did it all up, and I glue my hems. She would be so mad at me because I would, like for my drapes, I would just cut it and then I would use some glue because I didn't want to sew it. Whatever. I got no sew patches. So what I did find out is that that little black mark on the back, that indicates that it's the back of the patch. And then that is where the little peel off part is. Okay, so I did find that out because I wasn't sure which one was the back and which part was the front, but I did find that out. So there's a little black tab that's on the back. So if you get these are from Heat Transfer Warehouse. They have oval, rectangle, and circle. I'm going to do rectangle and a circle tonight and see how it works out. So without further ado, how about we jump into the computer and see like how we're going to make them. I'm doing one with my logo and then one for Father's Day. So I'm going to do red one for my logo and then this maroon one for Father's Day. And we're going to see how it goes. So I'm going to ask my assistant to move over a bit. Please, assistant. Okay, and then you have the iPad. And I'm going to swing around my phone for Instagram. You get to see the junkie behind the desk, behind the curtain, the mess behind the curtain. We're going to bring this down. Okay, now I'm going to turn on my screen share. So my friends can see on Instagram, not Instagram. Where are you going to see it? You are going to see it on YouTube and Facebook. So let me jump in to here. Actually, Kaya, let me see if I want to make sure that people can actually see the my screen share. So hopefully that is happening. Let me make sure. All right. It looks like screen shares on, but let's turn volume down. On my computer and iPad. Okay. So first, what we're going to do is go to File, and we're going to import a file here. We're going to import my file. And we're doing a print and cut. Actually, maybe, I don't know, maybe you should go to YouTube and see it. Hopefully, actually, just make sure the comments are there. Just make sure people can hear me on YouTube and Facebook. I know you can hear me on Instagram, correct? So right now, Leonardo, I just imported the image, and the gray that's coming down the screen is it's scanning the image and bringing it in.
It's on here. Your picture's on here, I think.
My picture is on there?
Yeah, like your
Well, they can see my screen. That's what I want them to be able to see. You see that right there? Should I turn off that other camera? Okay, it's still scanning. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So now it's all scanned, and then there's a little blue line around it. We're going to click Next and Finished. And then it comes in, and it's about 5 inches. I know that the patch itself is 2.5 inches, and the inside of the patch is 2 1/4. So I'm going to go with 2 1/4 to start. And I'm going to make a copy of it because I'm not sure if it should be on the inside of the border or if it should be on the, let it go overhang a little bit. So I'm going to go 2.3 for this one. And then I have one more file. I'm coming up here to File, and I'm clicking on Import File right here. Make this go a little bit closer. Okay, Instagram, are you good? Can you see it? We're importing. I have a dad file that I want to import. I got this file from Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to import it as an SVG because this part is white and the back of my patch is white, so I don't really want it to be like that. I want it to be, I want to change it. So I'm going to import it as a cut only file. So that's cut only right there. And we're going to apply, and then it comes onto our canvas. It's really large, so let's make it a bit smaller. And then we'll click this so it'll come back to the size that we need. I'm clicking the little 100% down there to bring it back to center. And this is an SVG file. So we're going to go down here to these two squares and click ungroup because I want to take away that black background. So I'm going to delete that. And then you'll see the white disappears because we can't really see it. I'm going to ungroup that part right there and then make that battery. You can change the color over here. So I'm going to change that to black instead of the white so that we'll be able to see it on our patch. And then I also would like the middle of the letters to be black. So I'm clicking apply after I click the black. Let's see. So you can see over here what color is highlighted, what color it's showing right now. I'm trying to get that white section. I'm going to move it out of the way so I can get to it. There's the white. Okay, I'm going to change that to black, click apply, and then I'm going to change that D to black. And then I'll move that little green border back up. All right, now I'm going to highlight all of them and go back down to the squares and click group so that they will all move together on our canvas. And the rectangle patch is also 2.5 inches. So I'm going to do the same thing that we did before for the, actually, let me see, what is the width? It's 3.5 wide. So I'm going to go with 3.25 for the inside, and then for our second one, we're going to go with 3.5. Okay. Hopefully those are going to come out and be the right size. I've got red here. That means that my design is a little bit too large to fit on my my print area. So I need to move that up a bit, and I can move this one up a bit and a bit over. I need to get all black. You need black around all the edges, and that means that you're good to go with your print. I'm gonna move that one up a little bit because it does have, actually, do I have an offset on it? Let me see if I have an offset on it. So I'm gonna go down here to the triangle and build contours. I do not have the offset. Do I want an offset? I wanted to cut. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an offset.
2 people said you have an echo.
I have an echo.
Yeah.
Let me. Maybe I can move away from the. Is that on Instagram? Or what is that on YouTube?
YouTube.
I don't know why. Let me turn my sound off. Okay, turn the sound off. Hopefully that will be better. Did you turn the sound off?
It won't let me.
It won't let you. Okay. So I'm putting an offset around there just so it has somewhere to cut. Actually, where did my design go now? Let's bring that forward. Uh-oh. Let me undo this. I don't know what happened to my design there. Let's try again. Print and cut. Oh, I hear the echo. Where is that coming from? It's on the iPad. Oh, it doesn't want to let you turn it off. I haven't. Everybody's saying I have an echo. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna do screen sharing. Oh, this is so annoying. It's taking away. Oh, there's the echo. I'm gonna whisper. I'm going to send my design. I'm going to send it to my printer. Shh. My SG500. Send to printer. Where is it going? Oh. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing so I can get rid of that echo.
LOL. Yeah, there's an echo.
I'm getting off. I'm getting off of there. Okay. I'm coming back. Did it stop sharing?
Yeah, there's still an echo.
There's still an echo. Why? Let me see.
Pretty sure your camera's on for this.
Oh, it's because you're on here. Okay, let me get off of this one. Leave the studio. Oh, it's because the iPad was on. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was doing a good job of having the iPad on. Okay. So, I don't have any paper. I need some paper if I want to be able to print. I just got more paper. I just ran out, so I've got more paper. Oh, go back to Instagram over here.
Somebody was asking if you're printing on the patches.
I'm not going to print on the patches. I'm going to print on sublimation paper and cut it out, and then I will put that on. And I need to turn on my heat press to 390. This thing's amazing though, because it actually heats up to 400 in about 6.5 minutes. And you guys will be so proud of me. If you know me, you've been here before. I'm not really good with reading directions, but I'm trying to be better. So I actually read the instructions on how to use this. And I need 390 degrees for 60 seconds. So.
Burn said sublimation, LOL.
Sublimation, yes. Sublimation patches. All right, so I've got my, what do I have here? My sublimation paper. I'm going to put some into my printer. And then that will print out. There we go. Maybe don't have it bent. Okay, should be good. Printing that out. And then we are going to send it to Juliet to cut. And we've got our 2 sizes that I did. Whoa, baby, that's a little big. What the heck? And I didn't mirror. Okay, so if you're doing sublimation, one thing you do need to do is actually mirror your design. Both of these I printed not mirrored. And and this one is a little big. That's going to be way, way bigger than my patch. So I must have measured it wrong. Let me see.
Kristen said reading the directions is important, at least as a starting off point.
A starting off point. You two kind of need them. I agree. So I have 3.5 here and 2.5. So what the heck did I do? I must have. Okay.
Somebody asked what heat press it is.
This is the HTV Ront heat press. So I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller because that's enormous. And let's see, where are you going? Oh, I have to switch it back. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, because I had it 3.5 inches tall. It's only 2.5 inches tall. So that presents a problem. So I'm just going to make one of them 2.25 and one of them 2.5 inches tall. That should give us a lot better success. And let's see if these are actually good. Okay, the circles are good. Oh, but I also need to put mirrored. Let's mirror that. Center printer. Okay, this time I remember to mirror. Oh. Now I think my sound is going to go off. Oh my gosh, my son called me. Hopefully we still have sound here on Instagram. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're back. Are we back on Instagram? Let me know if you can hear me and if my camera is good. I had Do Not Disturb on, but my son got through. I don't know how he got through. I'm frozen on everything? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it says my camera was unplugged. But I'm not on. Oh, okay. My camera is back. Let's get to my good camera. That's my bad camera. Oh my gosh, you guys, we just never know how it's gonna go. Now my camera doesn't want to work. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Something is not working. My camera is not working on Facebook and what do you call it? Facebook and YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, friends. Every now and then, things just don't work out the way they're supposed to. All right, I'm working on it. YouTube and Facebook friends. I'm trying to get the camera back. We might just have to go with my computer camera. It's not as good, but at least it's a camera. Whew. Now I'm starting to sweat. Things messing up. Oh my gosh, that one doesn't even want to work. Is Instagram still on?
Yeah.
Instagram's on. Instagram works, but nothing else is working. Why do I pay the extra money to get these things so that they work and then they don't work?
Reload.
It's reloading?
No, reload it.
I don't think I can reload.
Chris said Instagram is good.
Instagram is good. Okay, well, that's good. At least Instagram is good. Oh, hey, I'm back. I'm back on both. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I did print out. We have printed out things that are mirrored, so we're good to go there. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Okay, you guys can see me now. Thank you. I'm so happy. So now what I'm going to do is put this paper on my mat. And I've got my little L brackets there. Those are my cut lines for Juliet. Is she on? She's already on. So I'm going to lift up the roller bars. It just makes it easy to slide it right in. And I line up the bottom of the mat with the opening. This opens and closes right here. There's a nice little groove right there. I just think it's the perfect spot to put your mat and line it up straight. So I just line it up right there. Did I put the bars back down? Okay, they're already down. And then I'm going to move the cutter right inside that little L. There we go. All right, now I'm going to tell Juliet to cut this out for me. It is reading the cut lines. There's a little camera right here, and you can see if each spot is getting a good reading. And if it gives you like a little, it's got little crosshairs, so red crosshair. If it gives you that little spot, then that means you're good to go. It's cutting out as it should. And hopefully, are those the right size? I think they are. Can I do what? Oh, get back to, okay. Is it cutting? Okay, it's cutting out. Good, good. And my heat press is already heated up, so that's good too. We're rocking and rolling.
Vern M said, "You mirrored, yay."
I mirrored. I did.
And then,
oh my gosh! But you know what I didn't do? I don't have. But you know what? It's gonna be fine. So I was having issues with that contour. And there's no contour around the dad. I thought that it would just cut around the battery and the letters, but it's not cutting around any of them because I didn't set that up in Juliet. So what the heck? Oh, and I don't even have it set where it's completely cutting through the paper. It must be on a very, very low cut setting because I didn't do a test cut. So, I mean, it cut and it cut fine, but it's not super easy because I didn't test the cut setting at first. So I have my two sizes here, and I'm going to see which one works better if it's inside the circle. So this one is right inside the black mark, or this one that goes over on the black border. I don't know if that black border is going to be like causing it to have uneven pressure. So I just don't know if that is going to work as well.
Earlier, Hillary said, "Yay." Sometimes we just have to hit all the buttons.
We just have to hit all the buttons, right? We do, and then it just wants to work.
And then Kristen said, "See, when problems happen, when problems happen, things like heat presses come to temperature."
Right? So some things work, some things not. Let's see. So what we're going to do first, the directions on Heat Transfer Warehouse said you should have a Teflon sheet below. Let me bring this over so you guys can see the heat press. Can YouTube and Facebook see the heat press? Let's bring it over a little bit. Okay. It said that you should have Teflon below it and on top of it. I think that might be because the adhesive might stick a little bit. Maybe the edges of the adhesive might stick to your lower platen. So I think that's why they recommend having the Teflon below. So I got my little patch. The little black notch right there, that is the back, okay? That's where the adhesive is because this is a no-sew patch. They also recommended not taking the tape and bringing it like over like that, bringing it over the back because that can mess with the adhesive on the back. So what it recommended was just taping it to the sheet. I already took it away from the sheet, so I don't really have that. What do I need to do? Maybe because it's like right in the middle. It's actually taped to the edge. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna tape it to the edge in multiple spots. That sound good? I think it sounds good. We're going to go with that. It's not moving around. So then I'm going to set it on my press. Where's my little blow? I need some blowout paper too. You know, it's just always good to be in the habit of having your blowout paper so that you don't get ink anywhere on your press. So I put the blowout paper.
Hillary said sounds great.
I'm excited to check this out. All right. Hopefully we're good. It should be reversed, mirrored. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Got my Teflon sheet. All right, we're at 390, 60 degrees.
Denise said,
Let's see.
She said, what are we making? Just joined.
Hello, Denise. We are making sublimation patches. That's the plan for today. I'm doing one with my logo, and I'm making a little hat with my logo. And then I'm also doing one for Father's Day.
Creating with Tuck said, hello everyone new to the channel. And Kristen said, I thought Teflon wasn't recommended when doing sublimation.
It is not. That's why I didn't use it to just put on top. I have the blowout paper on top, but what it recommended on Heat Transfer Warehouse site, it said using the Teflon on the bottom and the top. So I just put the blowout paper in addition to the Teflon paper, just because I was just trying to follow what they said. But no, Teflon paper is definitely not recommended. I would never put that just without any blowout paper. I have done it before, and just know that if you do that, you will get ink on your Teflon paper, and then the next time you use that piece of Teflon paper, it will transfer over to your new blank, and you will not be happy.
Denise said nice.
Thank you. So yeah, no, I don't recommend Teflon, but that's why I had the butcher paper in between. So the Teflon was not really touching it. But I think I got it on the wrong hand. I need it on my left hand.
And I don't know how to say the name. What kind of paper are you using?
I am using, what am I using? Text print. Text print DT. Oh, so there's black from the, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's black from the outside of the patch, from the, what do you call it? The edge of the patch. It got on the tape. Let's see. All right. The color is a little weird. I don't know. The red around. I feel like overall it's pretty good. It looks pretty good on my hat. All right. So here is our sublimation patch. It's very bright on that YouTube. Let's see. I think you can see it better there. So it totally is my color. I think it was just cooling off. Crafty brick. Look at that. So it said in the directions that you have to let it cool, and then you can press it onto your item. Like if you're going to put it on a hat or a jacket or something, let it cool first. So let's try this dab one. That is enormous, so that's not going to work. Okay, this one should work. I'm using the light to kind of see through, because I can see the patch and I can see the words, so then it helps me get it centered and see where it should be.
Hillary said, I loved your project you did in sublimation camp.
Oh, thank you. Forgot what I did the comparing DT. Oh my gosh, what did I compare in that one? Easy DTV, yeah. Caesar Easy DTV, and I compared that to sublimation.
And then
good stuff.
And then Crafting with Delonda said, hi there, Courtney.
Hi, Delonda. My friend who's joining me tomorrow night. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Yolanda and I are going live together tomorrow for the very first ever Crafty Challenge. We're going to be making the same thing, and we're going to see who finishes the project in the fastest time. And one of our followers will also win a prize. So we win, you win. I've got a $25 Michael's gift card for tomorrow. And each month is going to be something different. But we're making a fun project tomorrow, and Yolanda will be joining me. So I'm so happy that she said yes to my invitation to the Crafty Challenge tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. It's here on Instagram. And it's at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. So come back tomorrow and join us, because this is the first time. Yolanda's never done it. I've never done it. And we're going to see how a little Crafty Challenge goes.
Yolanda said, should I open the box you sent or just be surprised tomorrow?
No, you should totally open it, because there's some things you can do beforehand if you want to. So open it and let me know if you have any questions.
Vern M said, oh no, did I miss that?
No, you didn't miss it. It's tomorrow.
And then Kristen said, I think you should open it, Yolanda. And then Roseanne said, hello, everyone. Hillary said, yes, it will be so much fun to see and exciting. Cannot wait.
It's going to be really fun. So yes, Yolanda, open it, and then DM me tonight and let me know if you have any questions after you open it. Okay?
And then Yolanda said, I am positive it will be you. I'm a super slow crafter.
I make mistakes. I don't read all the directions. I go fast, and then I make mistakes, then have to redo stuff. So, I'm like the hare. I'm like running, and then I mess up, and then you come along, and then you beat me. So we never know how it's gonna go down.
There's more. Vern M said, "Oh, good, I did not miss it. Wonderful." And then Vern M also said, "I'm very excited." Then Yolanda said, "Some of the people in my Facebook community are not on Instagram. Will this be aired on YouTube too?"
It's not going to be live on YouTube, because my Instagram and YouTube going live doesn't seem to be very good. But I will share it afterwards to YouTube. So I'll share the Instagram video to YouTube, but it won't be live. It's only going to be live on Instagram, unfortunately, unless we can figure out how to do both. But I'll work on it maybe for next month. For this month, since it's the first time, I'm comfortable with Instagram. So let's just stick with that one for now. Okay, so we got our dad badge patch out. I went a little bit too low. I think my design was too big. So it's kind of cut off at the bottom, and it didn't sublimate really clean all the way to the bottom. So I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. That's my recommendation. That's kind of what I was thinking. I felt like this little edge would not give it the most even pressure. So that's why I think it's better to have it on the inside, and that's what I think.
Somebody said that's going to be entertaining.
I think it's going to be so entertaining. I'm so excited. I know I'm a little nervous. I think Yolanda's a little nervous. I think we're both a little nervous because we've never done anything like this. But I think it's going to be really fun. Okay, this is going to be cute. Look at that. My logo on a hat. Even though my big old head can't fit a lot of hats. When I put it back in a ponytail, I can wear it. So it is cool now. So let me see. You know what? I realized that what I forgot to read the instructions was how long does the patch go on the hat? I didn't read that part. So I'm going to read that part really fast and see how long I should put it on. I think I need to redo that dad one though. Let's see, application instructions. 300 degrees for 15 seconds. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I'm going to turn on my hat press.
Hillary said, both of you love red, so it will be great.
It is going to be great. It's going to be great. And the file that I decided that we're going to use for this month is a fun file. And what we're making, I think, is going to be fun. So, yeah, join us tomorrow.
And then Vern said, I love the dad patch.
It's cute. Dad on full charge all the time. Doing the most with the kids when it's bedtime, right? Dad on full.
And then Hillary said, love the sparkly laptop.
Or maybe he's charging. I don't know. The sparkly laptop. Thank you. I love it too. I got that from Heat Transfer Warehouse also. I just ordered some more of it. It's rhinestone adhesive sheets. And I have the most fun project for it. I'm not sharing it yet because I'm still trying to figure it out. I tried to make it the other day and I got the sizing right and everything. And I went to cut it and I'm trying to stick it on to the thing I was making. And I realized, I'm like, why won't it come off? Why won't this backing come off? What's wrong with this backing? It's because it was heat vinyl or heat rhinestones. I mean, I don't know if they look the same, but I thought I ordered adhesive, but this is heat. So that does not work for my project. So I ordered some more and it is adhesive. So then I'll have my project to show you.
Someone said, can't wait for tomorrow. The red hat is so cute. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
And then that's why I do tester before I made it and sale.
Tester before before you make and sell for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely before. Yeah, I won't be selling anything from Crafty Tuesday. We'll have that.
And then Vern M said, does your hubby do that too? My hubby always plays with the kids at bedtime.
Oh my gosh. I mean, now the kids are kind of big, so they barely have bedtime. My helper's giving me a side eye. She thinks she shouldn't have any kind of bedtime, and she still does have a bedtime, even though it's later than it used to be. But she's not a fan of any bedtime. She thinks she should just be able to stay up all night. What do you guys think? Oh, she's shaking her head. Yeah, she should be able to stay up
on the weekends.
On the weekends, she should be able to stay up all night. And do what all night?
Listen to music.
Just listen to music all night long. Okay. I don't know. Let me see here. So the dad one will be cute, I think, if I have the right size. I just think it needs to be a little bit smaller. Move this out of the way. Let's see. Where are we at?
Hillary said, LL, too funny. I love it's okay. You can use the heat on for a different project.
Sorry, I'm switching over because I'm thinking I want to print this out one more time because that was 2.3. I'm going to do 2.2 and a smaller one. All right, guys, I really want this dad one to work. Okay, so I'm just doing it one more time and sending it while the hat press is heating up. I figure, why not? Let's see what we can do here. All right, it is on mirror. That's good. Okay. I'm going to have to cut it again with the Juliet because I messed up anyway and didn't put a border around it, so it didn't cut it anyway.
Someone said she'll be asleep by midnight.
She'll be asleep by midnight, will you? She's a night owl. My little Kaya. Let's see. Where are my scissors? Okay, this one is much smaller. I think this one's going to be better. This one's going to be better.
Kristen said I had a bedtime during school nights until my junior year.
See?
That's school nights. I'm not talking about school nights.
She's not talking about school nights, Kristen. Oh. She's talking about the weekend. She should be able to stay up all night and listen to music. In the summer, you don't have a bedtime. Huh?
I better not.
We better not, whatever. In the summer. In the summer, it's kind of a free-for-all. We're kind of doing whatever we all want around here. Okay, so this one, I reprinted that. It's much, much better. All right, I'm going to press that one more time.
Hillary said, how old is your sister? Her voice sounds so cute.
Your voice sounds so cute. She's 13. Almost finished with 7th grade. We are just waiting, counting down the days until school is over, but we still have like 2 more weeks. I guess like a week and a half. I think she gets out like on the 14th. Just seems like a very long time. All right, so I'm going to press this one. Let me make sure I didn't put it on the back. Okay, I have the little black sticker back there, so we're good. My little assistant's voice. Okay. Let's see. So I got this hat. So I think I take off the backing on here. So there's a little sticker. Take that off. And then stick this on the hat where it should go. Oh my gosh. Does it even have to press on? I mean, it's already stuck. Yeah, it doesn't stay on. So I guess to activate the adhesive, I am going to have to press it.
Vern M said, it's summer break here and the bedtime is out the window.
Bedtime is out the window. I saw somebody post something today, and she said that it's their summer tradition that on the first day of summer break, the kids have ice cream for breakfast. I think that sounds like a fun tradition that we should start. We always have ice cream the day before. Is it the day before the first night of school?
We didn't do it this year.
We didn't do it? Oh, I broke the tradition this year. I didn't even know it.
And then someone said, I'm counting the days down too. Our last day is June 27th.
27th? That's late. Is that a year-round school? That's super late.
And then Hillary said, wow, the good old days. My youngest, he just turned 18 and will be graduating high school next week. I have 3 girls and she's the last one.
Oh, I have one more. I've got one graduating in a couple weeks from high school. And then I've got one that's going to be a sophomore in college. And then my little. Now you're going to go party. All the kids gone. Kaya's not a fan of that plan. Not a fan. What? Oh, you are. Oh, me to go party? You're a fan of?
No, me.
Oh, you. Oh, she should be going to party. See, that's why she needs a bedtime.
No.
She talking about she needs to go party. Okay, we are almost set here. Let's move this over a bit. Okay, I've got my hat press. Can you see in the hat? Yeah.
And Kristen said, yes, it has to be pressed.
It does have to. I figured. All right. We're actually good with both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and press Dad first. What did I do with it? Oh, it's already in there. Okay. So Dad's going in for 60 seconds. I think that's going to be better. And then we're going to press the hat. Oh, and I got this paper to put on top of the hat. I'm not going to use Teflon because this is just all, sublimation ink. It would go right on to the Teflon paper. All right. We'll just get our hat situated. Is that good? All right. That is good. It's working out. It was a rocky start, but we pulled it off. It's okay. Crafty Tuesday's working out for us. Let's see. All right. This dad is almost done. Let me get my glove on for that one. All right, Dad, here we go. Oh, you're not that hot. Oh, excellent. Excellent. So here was our first one. It was a little faded at the bottom. It was just a little bit too big. And here's our second one. It looks great. Okay, so we got Dad charging here. But I don't know if this means charging or he's fully charged. Kai, you think it's fully charged?
Charging.
He's charging. Charging, okay.
Hillary said, I remembered we learned sublimation patches in sublimation camp, as well as I still have to purchase some patches.
You did purchase patches? Have you made any yet? All right, let's see. We can turn this off.
Then Vern M said, yay.
Yay! I'm so glad. So we'll see what that looks like on the dad hat. We have to wait for this to cool like a little bit. Actually, it seems like it's cooling pretty quickly. So I'll just set that there. Okay, I've got my hat set up. It is tight. And it said 300 for 15 seconds. So here we go. 300, 15 seconds. Let's see where it's in the hat press. Turn that over. Love this hat press also. And it opens automatically. All right, take that off. Let's see, did it stick on?
Where did
It's totally stuck on. I'm so excited. This is cute.
Where did you purchase the hat?
The hat, Michael's. See, y'all, I got a big old head. And this Velcro is going to pull my hair out. This is like when I have my my hair straightened or when I have on my ponytail. It's cute, though. Hey.
And then, what brand is your hat press?
My hat press is, what brand is it?
And then another person asked where it's that hat press from. Is pretty cool.
Hat press is so cool. It's from Pro World, and it is the Trans Pro Select. That's the brand of hat press. If you go to YouTube to this video, I actually have all the links for all the presses that I have, the HTV Ron, the Juliet, the Signature Series, the other press I have, and this hat press. So you'll find all that information on the YouTube channel links. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. So I just took off the little sticker on the back, and then I pressed it on the hat. And here we go. I'm going to make this one now. I'm going to put need to have the back snapped shut. You place it on. And this one's pretty cool because it comes with multiple size hat attachments so that you can do different size hats. Let me tighten it so it stays in place. And then I'm not going to get this paper that I use. I mean, you guys have done sublimation, so you know that you should never use the same blowout piece because you can't see it. You definitely can't see it on this video, but I see faint ink from my Crafty Brick logo. So you should always use new blowout paper because sometimes ink gets on the paper and you can't see it.
Hillary said, okay, thanks. I have a hat press, but it's not auto release. How cool.
I do like that. And it's really smooth.
And then Denise said, do you use any of your other cutters since you got the Juliet?
No. I do not. Every now and then I might have a file that's on Cricut. It's opening up. I might have a file that I've designed in Cricut, and you know if you design in Cricut, you can't take that file anywhere else. So I might have to cut it on there. Like if I get an order for something that's an old order, I'll have to cut it on there. But outside of that, just an old file, I don't. I use Juliet for everything now because I just love her. I still design in my Silhouette software, so Silhouette Design Studio, and then I save it as a PNG or an SVG, and I send it to Juliet. I want this to work on my big head. Okay. Oh, Micah, my other child just walked in. So here's our hats, the dad hat. This is so cute. I love that patch. So the patch is definitely on there. Like before when we put it on and we just stuck it on, it would have peeled right off. But with the heat, it got activated and it's good to go. And then here's my hat. Looking a little crazy, but it's cute. This is from Michael's. So, sublimation patches. We made some patches. We did print and cut with Juliet tonight. Made some hats. You could put them on some jackets. You could put them on pants. You could put them on whatever you want because you can do whatever you want.
Denise said they both look great. Vern said that looks wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jolanda said very cute. T Nice said, hey there. Unfortunately, I have to watch later due to work, but I dropped in to say hi.
Oh, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. You know, I know your time is so valuable. So when you come on here and spend some time with me, I truly, truly appreciate you spending it with me. Come say hello to my friends, Micah. So here's my middle son, Micah. He's rather large. Oh, he's gonna model the hat for us. Let's see. Oh my, that's fire. That looks good.
Get with the crafty brick. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mike. Mm-hmm. That's Micah, the one who's graduating this year. He just turned 18 last week.
Hillary said happy birthday.
She said happy birthday, Micah.
And then Vern said I need to get his printer for sublimation. Hillary said yay, too cute, love it.
That is so cute on.
Yeah, and Nana said if I ever decide to make hats, I'll have to consider patches.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't have to make hats. You could do other stuff. But they look so cute.
And then,
Micah Brickner.
Another person said nice. Louise said both are super cute. Kristen said fun hats. And then Vern said how tall is he?
He is 6'6". He's 6'6", maybe 6'7". What's crazy? We thought he broke his finger a few weeks ago. So we went to the doctor. The doctor did an x-ray of his hand. She came to the room and she was like, I'm in shock because none of his growth plates are closed. He still has so much growing to do. And it was like it's part of his arm and his hands. She's like, he's going to be like 6'7" or 6'8" for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of food goes away around here because he's 6'6". The other one's 6'4". Oh, he said he's 6'7". I guess I'm incorrect. And then my little Kaya. Do you want to say hi? So they have a face behind my helper. And this is my little Kaya. My sweet Kaya. Thank you for helping. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to head out and go make some dinner for these growing children.
Delonda said I just opened the box, OMG.
Delonda opened the box. I'm so excited for tomorrow, y'all. So tomorrow, Crafty Challenge. I'm going to be on here with Delonda, and we're making a project, and it's going to be super fun. So she just opened the box. She knows what we're making. There are rules that we're going to be following, and it's the first time. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central Time, wherever you're joining from. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us for the Crafty Challenge. We are competing. We're going head to head and we're making a project. So come and see what it is and come for a chance to win a $25 Michael's gift card.
Denise said, beautiful family.
Thank you.
Delonda said, she's so cute. Kai's a pretty girl. Oh, dude, she's beautiful. And
Kai is like, well, I need to come on here more often.
Vern said, is it on IG only?
It's on IG only. I will post it afterwards on YouTube and Facebook, but it's going to be live on IG. Okay.
And then Delonda said, are you cutting tonight or during the challenge?
We're going to cut during the challenge. Okay. So, Delonda, I'm going to DM you and tell you how we're starting tomorrow so that we're both on the same page and we can make sure that everything's even Steven. And then we will get that going tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'm super excited. Okay, so thank you for crafting with me tonight, checking out sublimation patches from Heat Transfer Warehouse. If you want your own or want more information about any of them, you can comment patch here on Instagram and I will send you the information. Or you can also check out the description on YouTube and Facebook and all that info will be there and you can get it.
There's more.
There's more.
Hillary said, thank you for all crafting. Have a good evening. See y'all tomorrow. And then Delonda said, Lordy, geez.
It's going to be fun. We're going to be laughing, Delonda. I think it's going to be a good time. So don't be nervous. It'll be good.
And then some said, I thought I finally caught you and I just missed you.
But you can catch the replay. We made some patches. Dad patch and a logo patch on my big old head.
Then someone said, thanks for sharing. Have a blessed night.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be here tomorrow at 5 p.m. So join me for the Crafty Challenge, me and Delonda. See you later. All right. In the